Hi everybody. So I've been cleaning a lot recently because I have nothing better to do with my time. And I feel like every time I clean or organize my room or something, I find these really poorly drawn storyboards scattered around. And it's funny because even though it looks like a really young child drew these pictures, I actually find them to be super helpful whenever I'm doing any type of film project. So I figured, why not make a video about it? Welcome to my masterclass.
For example, I do not use a storyboard. I think it's an instrument of the cowards.
Everybody has different opinions and uses for storyboards, and there's no right way to do it or anything. I just want to talk about how I use them and how they're helpful for me. Does that make sense? Are we on the same page? Great, let's move on with the video. For me, storyboards are really just a confidence booster. When you're on a location and you have to make up all these decisions really fast about, where the camera goes or what part of the frame the actor walks in and how they leave the frame and where their eyes are going, and all these things you have to think about can just pile up, and sometimes your filmmaking brain just completely shuts off. So in those times, it's super comforting having this storyboard or this little piece of paper to look at, and it basically just tells you what to do. I feel like I really learned the importance of storyboarding while making my short film, It's About Time. For that one, I only did a shot list, which was fine at first because we were filming inside and everything was going smoothly.
Am I pausing before the line?
Up a little high,
Huh?
Am I gonna pause for a second before I say the line?
Yeah. So you're not typing. You're
I'm
hitting.
gonna pump. And then,
Yeah.
You gotta be kidding.
Yeah. And then you kind of think and then get up.
Okay.
Okay. And then halfway through the shoot, things just got super stressful. It's not the batteries, I don't think.
No, it's the cable, the connection.
Can you just film from the opposite side?
Like here?
Yeah.
This doesn't look very good.
We only had one night to shoot the film, and the first part went pretty smoothly, but then once we moved outside, it started raining at about 3 in the morning, which was horrible because we had to take all the gear and move it back inside. So me and Levi, the cinematographer, just took the shot list and just started scratching out shots and basically just kept the bare minimum we needed to cut something together. At that time, it would have been so nice to have a storyboard to look back to, because when we were just scratching out those shots, I really kind of just lost track of the visuals of the film and I couldn't really picture what it would look like. Now, to contrast that experience, the film I helped my friend Levi make last fall was a whole different experience because we had a storyboard for that shoot. Once again, we were shooting at night and we had to get everything shot before the sun came up. And it was just super comforting having this little piece of paper to look to guide us, basically. And that's not to say we stuck to it 100% of the time. We still came up with new shots or took some shots out or, repositioned shots. But when we needed it, you can just always look at that storyboard and it's basically just gonna tell you exactly what to do, which is super helpful when you're under a tight schedule. And the great thing about storyboarding is you don't have to know how to draw to do it. I remember being super self-conscious about my drawings because they just looked so bad. And then a couple months ago, I saw a storyboard from Ryan Johnson from Knives Out, and suddenly I just gained a whole new respect for my own drawing ability. So if he can draw that for that good of a movie, my drawings are perfectly fine for the little things I'm doing. Because really, a storyboard, it's not a pretty picture. It's basically just a note that's telling you something. And so as long as you can interpret what that drawing is saying and you know what it's telling you to do, you're good to go. All right, that's it for me. Hopefully you guys are inspired to break out the old easel and sketchbook and start, you know, just doing your own... Oh, okay. Everything's fine. My haze in a can just set off the fire alarm. So I think that's as good of time as any to end the video.